On today's video, I'm talking about why Santo Domingo doesn't work for most Americans. And the reason why I'm making this video today is because a lot of time when I make videos about Santo Domingo, typically receive comments from people giving me the reasons why they don't like Santo Domingo. And I want to share this with you, just in the case that you are thinking to move to Dominican Republic, if you have Santo Domingo in your mind. So I'm giving you some tips what to think about to see if Santo Domingo is the right place for you. The number one reason is language. Most people here in Santo Domingo speak Spanish, but when you go to tourist area, a lot of people will speak English. So places that you will go here in Santo Domingo, like restaurants, bars, supermarkets, anything that you have to do here in the city, everybody will speak Spanish to you instead of English. And when people go to or stay in tourist area, they know that they will, most of the time, they will have people that speak English. We have an area here in Santo Domingo, which is Zona Colonial. Well, a lot of people speak English because that is a tourist area. But outside of that, if you go to other areas, it may be hard to find people that speak English. Like when I'm talking about people, I'm saying in businesses, they will speak English to you. So it is hard for some people to navigate through the city if they don't know the language. The number two reason is community groups. Even though the people know and understand that they are moving to another island or another country, they still want to have a community, they speak the same language, and they have the same background that they feel comfortable to be around. And that is not something that you can find very easy here in Santo Domingo because the city is so big and everybody is spread out. Unlike tourist areas when most people are centralized. Like, let me give you an example. Like in Puerto Plata, they have two main supermarkets, and the chances are, if you go to one of those supermarkets, that you will find somebody that is a foreigner. Unlike here in Santo Domingo, that you can find 100 supermarkets, and the chances of you finding somebody that is a foreigner or American are very unlikely or slim. Number three reason is people get overwhelmed and don't know what to do when they're in the city. It pretty much goes with the reason number one, that the city is, for example, here in Santo Domingo, the city is so big and so many things to do that people, when they get here, they get overwhelmed if they don't know what to do or where to go. I'm gonna continue with the same example. Like when you are in tourist areas, if you looking for restaurants, you can ask a taxi driver, you can have if you are staying in a hotel, you can ask somebody in the hotel, they will let you know where is an area where you can find a good restaurant. If you're looking for bars, they will let you know where to go to find a good bars. And here in Santo Domingo, it is so big, there is so many different areas where you can go for bar, restaurant, or anything that you need to do. Like you have, for example, Santo Domingo Este, Santo Domingo Norte, Distrito Nacional, Santo Domingo Este, and they all have restaurants, they all have bars, they all have everything. So you really don't know which area you should go to have a good time. The number four reason is traffic. And this one is the most common, the one that most people talk about, and the one that immediately when people see it, it turns them off. It is how congested it can get, is how people drive here. Well, in Dominican Republic in general, but most of the time here in Santo Domingo, because here is where I believe that is where most of the action is. So people usually when they come, they see it's a lot of traffic, people drive too crazy, have a lot of motorcycles, they cannot get used to all that, and they immediately, no, Santo Domingo is not for me. And the number five reason and the last one is beaches. And most people that move to Dominican Republic or move to an island, they want to be close to a beach. And here in Santo Domingo, the closest beach is Boca Chica, and it's about 45 minutes. Most people that want to move from, especially from a cold weather place, they want to be 10, 15 minutes from the beach, and even better if they are able to walk to the beach. So here Santo Domingo is not good for that because, like I say, it's about 45 minutes, and then when you get traffic, it takes longer than that. So that is another reason that turns some people off about living in Santo Domingo. So just to summarize, if I didn't mention it before, Santo Domingo is the capital of Dominican Republic and it's the biggest city that we have. We have around 4 million people here in Santo Domingo, which is almost half of the people of the entire island. And it is a lot going on here. And a lot of people that come in to move to Dominican Republic, or they either come from a big city and they are tired to live that life of the big city, they don't want that anymore, or they come from a small town in the country where they live and they hate the life of the big city. They trying to get that either. So that's why most people doesn't like Santo Domingo. But if you are somebody that you don't mind all that I mentioned before, and that you like the vibe of Santo Domingo, it is an amazing city to live, and it have a lot going on. It have a lot of things that you can do, and it's good to live here. But I understand also why some people may not like live here in Santo Domingo. Like me myself, of course, the language is not my problem, or navigate is not my problem, but traffic it is. One point before we move over here, traffic, how people drive was one of my concerns, because I didn't learn how to drive here. I learned how to drive in the United States, so I thought that I will never learn how to drive over here, but now that is not my concern anymore. I learned, and now I drive just like another Dominican. So I will push until they let me in. So now I'm good with the traffic. I also like a slow paced life like the campo, but I like both. I like the city, I like the campo. Like I like to spend time in both places. So this is the most common reason that I see the people usually leave comments, or I hear people talking about why they don't like to live here in Santo Domingo. If I forgot to mention any other reason, or you have any other reason why you don't like Santo Domingo, please share it with us in the comment section down below. This is all what I have right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.